Hi, my name's Rain. I'm the owner of Pop Fitness, and in today's video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that you can implement to help relieve muscle soreness. Alright, so if you haven't seen my previous video that I did all about muscle soreness and how that mechanisms behind that work, I highly suggest that you see that before you see this video today. Alright, so let's say that you're experiencing DOMS. It's been 72 hours after the initial workout and you're in a lot of pain. You're in so much pain, you can't handle it. Here's what you can do to help alleviate that pain a little bit. So first and foremost, obviously time is going to be the most important factor. Usually about 5 to 7 days after the initial workout, things will have resolved on their own. But in the meantime, there are a few things that you can do to kind of alleviate the pain. So something that is really, really highly recommended is incorporating foam rolling. Now, if you can afford to go get massages all the time, do it. But if you can't, then foam rolling might be a good option for you. It's a way for you to perform deep tissue massage on yourself at home with the use of an apparatus like a foam roller. Now, there are many different styles and types on the market. There's smooth rollers, ribbed rollers, there's hand massage tools, there's massage balls, so on and so forth. I highly recommend that you get one that's within your price range, is easily accessible to you, and has the right amount of tension for the level of pain that you can actually tolerate. Starting off, it might be a good idea to just get a massage ball or just get a smooth roller, because these are generally the least painful and provide the least amount of pressure. As you work your way up and get used to foam rolling, you might want to incorporate a ribbed roller. So here is my foam roller. You can tell that I use a ribbed roller that's hollow in the middle here, and it's fairly stiff. Now, I find that these points on this roller are really great at helping to relieve adhesions or knots in the muscle whenever I'm experiencing muscle soreness. It especially works well if you do it after exercising, probably 30 to 40 minutes after the initial exercise, or if you do it on the rest days. Now, if you don't know how to use a foam roller, just wait. I'll have another video coming out on that in the future, along with a full routine so that you can do foam rolling at home by yourself. Okay, so obviously the first one is foam rolling. Well, what else can you do? Something else that I highly recommend that you do is to stay active during the time that you're experiencing DOMS. I know that that seems difficult, or like it would be really hard to force yourself to do something, but it is so incredibly important to continue exercising whenever you experience DOMS so that your body is forced to make the adaptations necessary so that it can get to the point of the resistance stage. You don't ever want to stay in a position where you experience DOMS one time and then you're really sore, let's say you take a week off, and then you go work out again. You're probably going to experience DOMS a second time. You want to stay active during that time period. It's not a good idea to go as heavy or as crazy as you did the first time, but maybe significantly reduce the weight that you're lifting, go a little bit lighter, or even something like taking a 20 or 30-minute walk. Essentially, you want to stay mobile during that time period whenever your body is being forced to adapt to the changes being made. So to recap, the worst thing that you can possibly do when you have DOMS is rest or lay down and do nothing for 7 or however many days it takes for you to feel normal again. Do not do that. All right, what else? So something that I think feels really fantastic is taking a nice hot bath with Epsom salt. Now this one is kind of anecdotal. I haven't seen too much research on this as being a tried and true way to help alleviate muscle soreness, but personally, I find that it works fantastic at reducing inflammation in my body. Okay, so let's say that you've foam rolled, you've stayed active, you've done some walking, and you took a hot bath with some Epsom salts, and you're still feeling pain. What can you do? Well, there's two things that you can take that might alleviate some of your muscle soreness. The first is obviously an NSAID, or an anti-inflammatory drug. Now, you can take a pill like an ibuprofen, but I highly recommend that you invest in something called Voltaren gel. It may be available over the counter depending on where you live, but it's a topical NSAID that you can apply specifically to the areas that are experiencing pain. It is not the same as something like a Tiger Balm or Icy Hot or something like that. It is an actual anti-inflammatory drug. It works incredibly well, and it's even better than taking a pill because it doesn't have to go through the digestive tract and cause any problems. I think some of them can cause problems with like ulcers or bleeding or something like that. So highly recommend, if you get some Voltaren gel, do it. The second thing would be taking a supplement called citrulline malate, and you want to take between 6 and 8 milligrams 30 to 40 minutes before you exercise in the gym. Now, in general, this is found in most pre-workouts, and it might even be found mixed with branched-chain amino acid supplement. It works incredibly well at reducing overall muscle fatigue and, after the fact, soreness. So to recap, the 5 top things that you can do whenever you're experiencing muscle soreness, other than waiting it out, is foam rolling, staying active, maybe taking a walk, doing the same exercise a little bit lighter, taking a hot bath with an Epsom salt, and taking an NSAID or citrulline malate. If you have any questions about this topic, please leave it in the comment box below. Otherwise, have a good workout, don't be too sore, and I'll see you next time.